Hello everyone, welcome to the Majestix Heroclix Podcast. If you like our content, please like and subscribe, it really helps us out. If you're interested in learning more about the Bronze Age format and the Majestix Open Series, please check out openseries.majestixccg.com. Also, if you want to learn about Heroclix strategies, tactics, and lists from the game's top players, please visit majestixccg.com/apex-insiders. Lastly, if you're looking for Heroclix singles, please visit our eBay stores at stores.ebay.com/MajestixHeroclix and stores.ebay.com/ClicksCollective. All the links for everything I just talked about is below in the description. And again,
my name is Jeff, and as always, my co-host Patrick. What's going on, bud?
What's up, dude? It's been a while. Like, how many weeks?
Lost track.
We always push it back, and then we're like, all right, we can't talk about that's too old. But we're finally here. I know. So you had just catch up a little bit. You had did you have a garage sale?
Oh yeah,
How was it?
Not apparently. We had tons of people come by. Like the signs worked out great. But apparently people don't want to buy a lot of baby clothes. So we still have a lot of stuff.
Baby clothes. What was it? Mostly clothes?
I'm working. There's a reseller in town, Once Upon a Child. So I'm packing everything up to take to them.
You should have put some clicks up there.
Like, I know, right?
Like a quarter for each of these, and then just watch people just drop those, right? Especially if they come with their kids.
Yeah, actually, dude, not one child came by. It was all adults asking for video games, sports memorabilia, collectibles.
What? Aaron? Was it Aaron?
No, it was not Aaron. He was not in the neighborhood.
Because that's what Aaron does. He's he's like American Pickers guy from
dude. Like you can make some money. Like Gary V's like #1 thing is go to garage sales, make your money.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. Have you seen like? Do you watch Aaron's at all? His Instagram thing where he updates a lot of his pickups.
I haven't been on Instagram too much, but I see his updates once in a while.
It's pretty cool.
Like he's like, oh, I got this.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm like, oh,
yeah,
always hustling.
Yeah. It'd be cool. I would love to do that, but like, I got the store, so I won't be able to go.
You got your hustle. You got his.
yeah, exactly. But you're going to Florida, right?
Yeah, we're leaving on the 23rd, 24th. Thursday. Let's look at the calendar.
Nice.
Yeah, we're leaving 24th and then coming back on the 4th.
Going to Disney World?
Orlando. Yeah, Disney World.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
Should be good. Is there any good click stores out in Orlando?
Yeah. I don't think it's in Orlando. It's in what's that?
I know Coastal's called. Located I forgot what that out there, and I know they have a bunch of stores.
It's Glass Cabinets out there.
Oh, nice.
But it's a I forgot what Melbourne, Florida. I think that's correct. If I remember that.
That sounds I remember familiar.
There's a store out there that because we went out there for a Heroclix regional or super qualifier or something. We went to play in it, and he was there, and he was kind of close by, so he runs something there. But he was like one of the judges, I think, or the organizers for that event, for that rock event back then, because Howard was there too. But I remember it was probably like close to an hour drive from Orlando, because we flew into Orlando and we got a car and we drove out there.
Okay.
So if not, I'm sure you can find like, because there's a pretty big scene out there in Florida. I think Josafa plays out there too, so you might ask him.
Yeah, I know that's where he's located. And then Tom Shannonberg too, right?
Yes, yeah, they play in the same place.
Okay,
wherever
that to reach out.
Yeah, but yeah, it'd be good. There's some good comp out there because those guys are good. So, yeah. So I guess let's
see. You went to an event a couple weeks ago too, right?
Yeah. Well, is that one of the things we could talk about? That's one of the topics.
I was just about to lead into it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Do you want to start with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. We had a win a map in Bakersfield 2 weeks ago. Right? I think it was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
It was the last one for what the Cave of the Cult map, right?
Yeah, that was. And there was 8 players were there, which is, pretty good considering that like we just starting to open up. So that's why they were able to run an event.
Yeah, that's my player cap right now. So that's awesome.
Yeah, so it was cool. It was awesome because it was actually like basically 5 or 6 new players.
Sweet.
It was awesome. Jose and Anthony were there, but there was like all new guys. And then the guy that won was the guy. Yeah. So the format was bronze limited because Armando, who was running it, wanted to run a bronze event, but it was like, we don't want it too complicated for new players. I was like, okay, well then just do bronze limited because they don't have to worry about ID cards or resources. They could just play those figures and objects, and it's just a larger pool. So like, okay, cool. So, they looked at the format and everything, and they played. A lot of them were playing modern. I think one guy other than Jose and Anthony was playing something that was not modern, and it was Groot. So it's still like it's basically was modern like just last year.
The Groot.
Yeah. But it was interesting to see how the new rules are playing out. And you show the picture of the guy who won, Austin Rankin. He's been playing for a while. He's one of the guys. He's like one of like the 3 guys. I put him as like half new, half old because he played before, but he kind of stopped and just like kind of got back in again. So you could see that team down there. It's you look at it, it looks like just like a SEAL team almost. Yeah. Right.
It's got Old Man Phoenix.
Yeah.
Faust, and then is that Prime Giganta or regular Prime?
I don't know. It's the one that's. I think she's.
Oh, it is Prime because she has the black feet.
Yeah, so she has like I think she has like a higher whatever the higher point value. That's what he was playing it at. And that was it. It was just those guys. It was because Faust I think is 60 points on the top dial. So it's 160 and 60 is 220, and then Giganta I think is 75.
Okay.
So I think it was 295, and that was it. He just played that, and with the new rules, Old Man Phoenix is freaking busted because so like you can't shape change because he has battle free, but because he has a 13 move charge, he can charge 7, right?
Yeah.
But with his high attack and high damage output with the flurry exploit, man, he can just like 8 damage someone. So a lot of the pieces that people were playing I don't think anything was higher than 8 clicks. So Old Man Phoenix was one-shotting them basically in one action. He would just charge flurry exploit, and then they just take 8 and they're dead.
Die.
I was like, wow. In the old rules, Old Man Phoenix would max be able to do 4 max. We're talking max. We're talking about people that have reducers that are not invincible, like invuln or imperv, right? Because a lot of the bigger pieces that we're playing out there, they have invuln, imperv, and he was just cutting right through them. So the old rules, if Old Man Phoenix was to charge, I know I've gone over this, but I think we need to just like keep highlighting this because now I'm seeing it in practice, and it's kind of not fun for the opponents because the game's basically over really quick. So he gets close, he charges, so he gets hit, right? Okay, whatever, you hit him, but he gets to heal. If he rolls well enough, he can heal back to top. So he's charging full, almost 7 squares. Okay, hit somebody. The old rules, he would have to choose between exploit or flurry. So let's say somebody has invuln and you want to hit. If you exploit, you can't flurry. So you're hitting 1 time for 4. That's 4 clicks. If you want to flurry because you want to get 2 attacks in, you're going to do 8. But because invuln is there, he's only do 2 and 2, which is now 4. So in both scenarios, you're doing 4 damage max, which is fine because the damage output is not that high, and you have to decide whether or not you want to use exploit or flurry. With the new rules, you just do both, and now you're just doing 8. So an example I'll give you is he played against Anthony in the finals, Starro. Well, Starro's 7 clicks. So he just went in there and just 4-4, dead.
Jeez, good game.
Just dead. I'm like, that's dumb. He just played 200 points on a guy that just died like that. In this same scenario, remember, the reason why I gave that example, because Starro has like imperv or invuln, right? If Old Man Phoenix was to charge Starro, he can only do 4 max. Starro doesn't die.
Or is it Shuma?
I'm so Starro. My bad. I don't know what I say. Shuma. Whatever. It's the same with the yeah. I'm sorry.
Monster.
That's Starro. Shuma Gorath. 200 points, 7 clicks. Shuma Gorath takes 4 max, the old rules, which now means Anthony gets a turn. Shuma's trait kicks in. He gets to heal 1 because the highest point guy's alive. And then he has Anger's Hammer, Steal Energy. He can now steal energy and go back up. And now they can go back and forth and fight. The way that the new rules are, he doesn't even get that shot because he's dead.
Done.
So that and because they're comboing everything, it's I like to call it idiot proof. There's no wrong decision when you make an attack with charge flare exploit. There's no decision. There's no decision to be made. You just go because you get it all. And do you want to use close combat expert in there, or do you want to use exploit? You know what? You get both, so just do both.
Yeah.
So there's no wrong decision anymore. They took out the thought process. They gave you basically, if you're playing like first person shooter games, they gave you aimbot.
God mode.
Yeah, they gave you aimbot where you just point and then it just automatically goes to their head, and then you shoot and it just kills them. Like that's a hack that obviously is not legal, but people were doing that. It was just easy, so everybody could do it now. You just point and now shoot, and that's why I don't like that aspect of the combos. Because the exploit flurry close combat expert is probably one of the dumbest combos you can do.
That's what I've been working on building with.
Yeah, like if you can maximize that damage, there's no reason why you shouldn't be playing flurry exploit pieces, because you're maximizing the damage output. That's why I keep saying that Wolverine, the common Wolverine from House of X, is really dumb, right? Because for 60 points he charges, and he could just do 6 right away, and he has precision strike, so it's harder for them to even roll out. You know, and God forbid you give him power gem. Now he's doing 10. He's a 12 for 10. Basically 12 attack, gross. 5 damage exploit. That's pretty ridiculous, right? So I saw him do that all the rounds where his games were fast. He just ran right through them, just boom, boom, boom. And then their counterattack, because he killed out the biggest guy, they don't get to kill him because he does have imperv and he does get to heal at the beginning of every turn. So if you don't kill him and he gets to heal a couple turns, oh my God, it's rough. And then if he's able to roll the 5/6 on the cosmic energy, then he gets to go again.
Keep going.
Oh my God, yeah. So like the couple games I saw where he did get it, like he moved up, first token, next turn, charge, flurry, kill something huge, second token, they hit him, he heals, next turn he rolls the leadership, whatever, the cosmic energy, willpower, takes it off, charges, hits again, and kills another thing that's already, and then that's basically the game, because now he killed 2 of your best guys. And now you have to deal with a guy who heals, and that's not even counting the Retaliator back there and Faust messing up their probs and stuff.
Yeah, there is their support.
Yeah, so that was that. There were people. I saw a Latvarian team. I saw a couple cosmic. There was like 2 cosmic teams, and of course a Shuma team. There was a monster team, and then I basically just played like the buy. And I played Nimrod.
Nice. And Nimrod team's solid.
That guy's so fun. I like playing him. Like, especially with the new rules, he could do more things. I don't know how much more new things he could do. The one thing he can do though is when he does get hit to his RCE clicks, I can now pick Pen Blast and now use the RCE with that. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, he definitely got a boost with not being able to be pulse wave to death.
Yeah. And then also, dude, the Colossal Stamina willpower was really good, because then I don't, like, if I roll 3 through 6, he heals, or he takes a token, and then now I can steal energy with the Anger's Hammer with him, and then actually heal a click, as opposed to the old rules. I would have the Colossal Stamina and then steal energy, and I stay on that same click.
Jeez, yeah.
right? So it's even
Status
better
quo.
now because 3 through 6 is much easier. So, yeah, I like that Nimrod's like my pet team. But I don't know how.
Ever since that Popper event.
Yeah, I know, dude. It's just like how can I abuse them? I don't know how viable that Old Man Phoenix is, like in the long run, but he definitely on the right team could definitely do some work. Because if you TK and he charges, there isn't. I don't know what can be out there that can kill him. That can like withstand.
You said he's got precision strike.
No, he has blades. He has blades battle fury. So if you can, like, let's say you gave him, I don't know, you gave him, what's the ring that gives him precision strike? You give him that. There's a ring that gives you precision strike, right? You give him that. So,
or like your is something about dealing a certain amount of damage or whatever.
yeah, but it just gives you precision.
Which ring is that?
There's I don't know. It's one of the rings.
I can't think of it.
You can look it up right now. Man, it's. I was gonna say look up man. Let's bring up Clicks Nexus.
Oh man. Right. Meow.
Yeah, so we're gonna be looking at Clicks Nexus stuff for now because like Joe, we'll be working with him in future things. To help
Very nice.
Promoting the circuit and stuff like that. He already shared the location cards that I sent.
Nice. So one more thing before we jump into to our modernness. This should show up. Oh, you can't see that. Stop sharing and share this. We have a new map, my friends.
Oh yeah,
it's been previewed for about a week or so, and just if you guys haven't seen it, this is our new rooftop gateway from a very popular movie from the 80s. Ghostbusters.
Cool. There's
Dude, it's spot on. Like everyone I show it to immediately.
Yeah, immediately, right?
Boom.
It's like as long as you've seen it, you can.
Because they look at the two dogs and they know.
Yeah. Spectral. Mandarin ring. Spectral. Precision strike. When this character attacks a single character and hits, you may choose that the attack deals 1 damage instead of normal damage. If you do, roll a d6. 4 through 6, remove an object equipped to the character from the game.
Perfect. There you go.
Oh, there it is. But yeah, there's it's very clean, man. It's there's one thing I know you're gonna when you write about this, you'll probably mention it. It looks symmetrical, right?
Almost.
But look at the starting areas. Number one,
Yeah.
they're on opposite sides. But look at how you can get to that second level. There's no stairs on the right side. So you have to go around. Where on the other side, there's entrance on that side. I had to tell him because he didn't want to change the design because it's like, look, it has to be symmetrical because that's how the building is. I was like, but we like gameplay, we need to change it. So he goes, okay, put the starting areas on different parts, and then I'll put the stairs on one and not on the other. I was like, perfect.
Yeah.
So at least there's some strategy for picking one side or the other. That's all. I'm like, dude, that's all I care because that's the biggest that's the biggest criticism that WizKids has on their maps, or even Rock sometimes, is that there's no difference on the maps.
100% symmetrical.
Exactly right.
No, I like it. It's good, man.
Well, it looks good. And then we have a different version of this. There's a variant of this. So you see the little what is that called? Ectoplasm or whatever. What is that called?
Ectoplasm.
Is that
slime.
It right?
Yeah. Or like the
yeah. But if you look,
spectralness coming out.
The other one.
Do I have it? I think it's right.
You have to make sure you don't share the poll window.
No. Oh, there it is. Can you see it?
Let's see it. Nothing yet.
Oh, okay. Hold on. We can fix that. It's not liking me jumping.
And then
there you go. Can you see it now?
Oh, yep, there it is. Yeah, you see there's more of that around. So that's when he's really there. You know what would have been awesome? Yeah. It's rooftop.
A little extra wispy. Yeah.
Rooftop gateway. Some blocking, a lot of blocking, which is good. That's hindering right there. That's cool.
Mhm.
So there's elevated. It goes from 1 to 2 to 3, correct? Am I?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's
Three's
cool.
all the way up here too.
Definitely has some strategic implications here because that elevated will prevent a lot of like TK shenanigans, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's huge. However, this is pretty cool because on the bottom, because you start on the bottom, you can actually TK straight through,
Yeah, it
right?
gives you a
But if
nice
you
little
look up,
line.
yeah. But if you're up top, you can't because you're starting above. Oh, see some strategy.
I like it. It's gonna be good.
So it should be fun. I want to
And
see
then
people.
I'm running a win a map this Friday for this map. And then you have an event. Did you already have your event, or is it coming up?
Yeah, we're gonna move it to probably in a couple weeks because like
Okay.
people just couldn't come. And also we didn't get the map in time, so it was a good thing.
Oh no.
So it's coming. But we
Yeah,
have
Mail's been
another.
moving slow.
Yeah. So we have another couple ideas, and one of the ones I was mentioning was Big Trouble in Little China, which to my heartbreak, Jeff has not seen. So you guys
know.
can give him crap in the comment section, please, because he
Oh, dude,
doesn't know.
I get crap
He
all the time
doesn't
from these
know.
See.
He doesn't know anything about Jack Burton or Wang
Oh no.
or Egg. I think his name's Egg on there. Yeah, they call him Egg. It's this guy. It's this guy.
Oh shit.
That guy.
What?
And then Lopan, the guy that looks like the Mandarin. That guy's the Mandarin.
All right,
That's
I know
the
what I'm
OG
watching
Mandarin.
tomorrow.
You gotta look at Lopan. It's a comedy adventure. It's a cult classic, really good. But one of the ideas I had, because the map guy was like, give me more ideas. He told me he had a lot of fun working on the last couple maps. Is the final scene in the labyrinth. So when you watch that, you'll see. Also, tidbit: Raiden from Mortal Kombat was inspired by the 3 Raidens from the movie. So when you see when you see them in the movie, you'll be like, "Oh, that's Raiden from Mortal Kombat." Wrong. This came out way before the Mortal Kombat, but people will remember that. They'll be like, "Oh, that's them." Like, no, Raiden is them.
Got it. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so it's cool. It's a good movie. I like it. But that was one of the scenes. We'll see. It's indoor. It's an indoor map, so of course we have to be careful because we don't want to do some stupid barrier up and can't move crap.
Shenanigans.
Yeah, but I think the way that if I remember it correctly, the way that it looks, it should be open down low because there's an escalator that goes to the second floor and it goes around up top. So it kind of like the elevator will be around, kind of like when you're in the mall and you're circling around, you can see over the middle because the escalator goes. It looks kind of like that.
Got it. Okay.
But it's like in Little China. It's in it takes place in San Francisco.
Okay. Nice.
So it's cool.
I'll have to check it out.
That's one of the ideas. The other idea was the alien from Aliens. The corridor scene. I don't think it's big enough, but the corridor scene, if you remember watching Aliens, when they're trying to find where they are and they don't know where they're at, but they're in the vents above and they drop down in the corridor. That it was going to be that, and then the room that they hide into. But I'm going to ask him to see how he could do.
Okay, so just be a bunch of walls then probably.
Yeah. So what it would be is like on the opposite ends, they're like rooms, and then in the middle it's just an open corridor, but it's like narrow because that's where they fight. So it would be like your starting areas, you can't see each other because you're in separate rooms, and then you go through the door, and then it's like that. But maybe that might be too hard in terms of like strategy because it is a lot of blocking. I mean, a lot of walls. That's why.
Yeah.
That was one. Another one would be the final scene where where Ripley fights on the power loader against the Queen on like the hangar. Kind of like there. So there's that. Another one was it's kind of generic though, was like the Predator jungle.
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger, like that. But I don't know how that distinct would it, because like you think that's just like any any like
all the jungle
jungle movie. You're like, oh, is this Commando? No, that's Predator. Right? Because like Commando's similar. Well, actually, it's maybe not because Commando is more like in the city sometimes.
Could be Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, it could be Tropic Thunder, right? You never. Yeah, it could be like any one of those. Like my Philippine jungles map could be that.
Oh yeah,
from the Rock, because it's like similar, you know. So that's another one, but it's an outdoor one, and we haven't had like a dense jungle type map, right? We haven't made one of those yet, where there's a lot of hindering. So that's another one. So those are some ideas. If you have other ones, because I know you're the one that wanted the Ghostbusters, so we did that one.
I'm using mine. I'll come up with a few more. I'm just got the Ghostbuster. I'm good, man.
Yeah, see, that was the. Yeah, you should have worn the. You should have worn the.
I should have worn the shirt
or the shirt. Yeah. Did you show that? Did you actually show the physical map right now?
Oh,
yeah. So like. Oh snap! Look at that. Oh man.
Live. It's a real map.
Dude. So we're still like deciding how to give out the special one. Like you have one of each, maybe give it out, but like I wanted to have two separate ones. So I was thinking maybe for our event, the 1K, if and when we do it, I wanted to give that variant to like the top 8.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
That might be better, right?
We're doing a 1K soon.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, a lot of people have been asking, man. So they're ready, dude. Like Justin Harrington's like, dude,
let's go.
Don't do it on August 7th, but anytime after that, we will be there. I'm like, okay, no August 7th. Like, because he's just like, dude, he's like, I'm ready to go play. You know, so
I think a lot of people are burnt out on the online thing.
Yeah, dude, that's why nobody's. Yeah, me too. I just don't even care about it. It was so nice to have people play here. It's cool.
Yeah.
So, we'll see if we can figure that out. I would like to make it mid to late August. If I can get the Elks Lodge banquet hall here right by me, like walking distance,
okay,
then we'll do that. But if not, then we'll just set up the tents again. Because August will be hot, so
it's gonna be warm.
Yeah, so it should be fine. We'll just set up the tents a little bit better so that there's no. Because I remember at one point in time, the sun was going where half of the people that were facing one way, the sun was just like on their back. Because as the sun was like going across, it was just like on them, and I was like, crap, because we didn't cover all the way through.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah, so we need to go all the way through. So we'll see. We'll figure out how we can do that. But I have a feeling we could get 30 to 40 easy. Just from like local, and like I think Arizona will roll like 5, 6, 7 deep easy.
Mm-hmm.
And then the San Diego guys, there's like 3 or 4 of them that want to play. So that's already right there, you know.
Yeah,
and then
I'll come down with a car full.
Yeah. So, and then of course everyone around here. I think 30 is like, that should be like the low end. Just from the local, yeah, you know, 3 areas, and who knows, maybe the Vegas guys come now, and then it's even better. But
and then even the Bakersfield guys now too.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Maybe Aaron can grace us with his presence. He can bring some people. So what's next?
All right, so let's look at some excuse me, previews. Here we are. Go to Majestix Facebook.
Oh, let's look. Okay, let's talk about the legacy stuff before we get to the previews, because the legacy stuff has gotten nuts now. The legacy cards, there are 8 of them, correct? 8. Yeah, there are 8.
I lost. Is there 8 this round?
Yeah, there's 8 this one. There was only 6 or 7 the last one. There's 8 this one. Okay, there's. Let's start with the pre-carded ones. It's Destiny, and so it's this one. It's Rookie Destiny, what I'm holding right here. It's her, the 20-point probber that they gave her an attack and damage value. And
13 senses.
And the veteran, and this guy, veteran Deadpool. I really expect this guy to be like a $30 figure, easy. He might suck in terms of like his dial, you know, like if you look at it, but he does have top dial. He does have top dial perplex. So I mean, that's already a plus, right? Let me see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dude, he's 8 clicks deep. 85 points. You think they're going to drop him? Then he might be 75.
Dude, probably like 60.
Yeah, dude. I mean, his
things
stats
are
are really
going.
his stats are really bad, but who knows what else he has? But these have spiked definitely because of the legacy cards. And then the next two are the super rares from the small base figures, right? And these are the big daddy ones. Magneto from Giant Size X-Men, who I think is really, really good. I would love to try him out. And then Apocalypse from Mutation Monsters. I don't think he's that good for 250 points. 250? No way. Magneto
So
175? Definitely play him. But the prices of these guys, to give an example, I think I was one of like 2 or 3 people that had Magneto online. And I was the most expensive one by like $5 to $10. I had it for $34.99. The day that it released, I sold it. And then the next time I saw it, it sold for $50. And the next one sold for $70. And then $100. And now the asking price for these are like $115, $120 for Magneto. That's from one preview of the card. That's insane. This is like, what is this, magic?
Because people don't keep their old click. So many people just keep their modern stuff and just get rid of the rest.
Yeah. And then the Apocalypse was, maybe like a $20 piece at max.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think you can get it for under 50 now.
Jeez.
Because remember, these are supers, so they're going to be harder to get. But also they're iconic, right? It's iconic. Magneto. First of all, that sculpt.
That Magneto sculpt has always been the number one.
That's probably the best Magneto sculpt they've had. I think there's three, right? There's that, the Age of Apocalypse one with the scrap metal. And then the one with the globe.
Yeah, the little ball on him.
Those are nice. But this one, like, just the effect of all the scrap around him is like, it's really.
That was like my first expensive piece I bought when I got into clicks because I was playing a Brotherhood team.
Dude, I think he's really good. And then Apocalypse, that was the first carded Apocalypse that they made.
Okay.
So, he is also a little bit tougher, I think, to find complete because he does come. He does come from that era where the flyer base came off from the figure.
Yeah.
So there are, if you misplaced one or the other, he might not be complete. So that is something that you can. That is something that is that can affect price because some of those are not complete. So that's
another thing I wanted to bring up about the older figures is the dial rot, and how like the paper dials start rotting and getting all the black spotches on them.
Also, yes, I know you're talking about because if like it had a lot of sun damage, the glue will melt. It was poorly, and it would just be like spotty black in there, right?
Yeah.
Also,
just from being old,
because the old clicks, the way they're sometimes you can break the dial, the figure because they're not Oreo based back then. So if you don't, for Magneto, he's a top one where you have to turn the top. If it's stuck and you turn it too hard, he'll twist off. That's bad, right? So I've seen that happen for numerous figures. That's why they stopped doing that. They made them Oreo, right? And then
the Oreo bases work much better.
Yeah. So that's 4, and then the next ones are the common Wolverine from Wolverine the X-Men number 001.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what they're going to give him because I wonder if he's still 100 points. But the old click, he healed at the beginning of your turn for free. So he's harder to kill, but he was 100 points, but he was hard to play because he was 100 points back then. So we'll see if we lower him. And the other one is the common Storm from Uncanny X-Men.
Okay.
The 003 Storm, the one that has stealth, smoke cloud, and she has perplex. I don't know if she can use free smoke, but she does have perplex, so that's good. Both those pieces, the Wolverine's probably going to be close to a $10 figure, depending on how good it is. I've been selling it for $6.99, and I think I'm out. When I just upped it right on, I'm like, I'll just put it. We'll see. And I think I only have like one left. But I've been selling them, and then the Storm will probably be at least a $5 figure or more, depends on if she's like playable. Like, what if they drop her to like 40 or 30 points?
Yeah, and just make her
Oh.
super
Oh, jeez.
fit on an X-Men team.
Yeah. And then the last two, that's 6, right? So there are 2 more. Oh,
Sentinels.
Sentinel. Oh, yeah, I think that's a big one. I have a lot
Dude.
of those.
Oh my god.
When Master Mold is like out, you're gonna be playing that guy. You'll be playing those Sentinels, right? So those Sentinels are. I think they've gotten better, right? Because you don't have to roll to see what click they're on. You just play them at 25, right?
I think you have to play the first one at 33, and then
You
each
play
additional one you can pay
25.
25.
But you could put them on what dial you want.
Yes.
That's because remember the old one you have to at 25 points you have to roll to see what dial you start on. So this is much better. And then what was the last one? There should be 8. That's 7. There's one more.
There's only 4 up on Clicks Nexus right now.
Oh, do we have to put realms?
I don't know if they're up yet.
I feel like. Oh, you know what? No. It's only up because that's what they have.
Yeah.
For.
Those are the only ones that have been previewed.
Okay, so then that means, it's funny. Someone's gonna listen and they're gonna be like, "Dude, they know what it is," and we just like don't know what it is.
Let me check the upcoming set of rumors.
Yeah, that's. I was just gonna.
Apparently,
that's the one thing that they got.
WWE Wave 2 has showed up. All the way down.
Man, I wonder if they even. I wonder if these are even there.
Almost there, guys.
you're scrolling down like me do.
Yeah. Oh,
and I don't see
not
it.
too far. Yeah. You got chases. That's it.
That's it. Oh god.
Womp womp. Fast Forces. Yeah, I don't see any legacy figures. So moving on.
See. Oh, Cyclops. That's
Which one?
busted. The super rare from.
Oh yes,
oh my god. Oh yeah. Okay, that one's gonna be like a $50 figure. If he was already good as it was back then, I imagine he'll be even better. God, dude, and he's a super rare that everybody wanted back then. He's trending at like 40 or 50 right now. I think he'll definitely be like.
Go up.
Yeah, for sure. That one is oh my god.
Because he was already ridiculously playable as it is.
Yeah.
On the X-Men theme team, because he had the leadership, he had the perplex,
and he had the retail,
and the retail. Like he's a triple threat.
Yeah, and what's crazy? I wonder if they're going to keep no, they're probably not because it's modern. So they're gonna, what's gonna drop his point value because you don't have to. He doesn't have the headmaster trait where he brings the
ID card.
ID, so which means that's gonna lower his points.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god!
And he's only 3 clicks for 50 points, so they might drop him to what, like 40?
40, yeah. If they're like, look, we're gonna take away that trait, the ID card thing, and just leave him at that, and just cut off 10 points. And 40, he's definitely playable. Maybe even 35 because he's only 3 clicks. So, and he doesn't have the
stop click.
So oh my god, what if he's 35? Oh god,
dude, X-Men Swarm's coming back.
I would definitely play him. I mean, as long as they keep everything else the same, leadership, perplex, retail, and has if he's on the closer to the side, he gets pen blast and all that stuff.
Yeah,
and he's 35 points. He's definitely playable. Oh my god, he's playable. Because then he becomes now the cheap leadership guy in modern for X-Men, right?
Yeah, and he's got perplex, like so good.
Yeah, perplex and so yeah, that's those are the legacy cards that are. I'm really happy that they're really expanding their scope on these legacy cards because almost anything other than chases looks like are fair game because we're getting pre-carded, we're getting commons, we're getting supers, we're getting colossals, rare, uncommon, we're getting the full gamut.
Yeah, do you think they're gonna? I don't think they're gonna dip into LEs though.
I don't think so, because I think one of their main things that they wanted was to be quote unquote accessible.
Yeah.
And if someone wanted to make an argument that, well, those figures are older and they're not accessible, and that's not the point. The point is they're common, so they're not that hard to get. They're only super rares, they're not that hard to get. Chases are hard to get. Primes are harder to get. LEs are harder to get, especially if there were the winnable ones.
She's hard to get.
Yeah. Well, she's not, because she's a common.
Yeah.
So
is she though?
Yes, she is.
It's 78. Oh,
there was no rarity back then.
Oh, because they were all
only
equal rarity,
they were
right?
all equal except for the uniques.
Got it.
So it's accessible in this. It's accessible in the sense that they were abundant. They're overabundance
at one
of
point
them.
in time.
But it's not their fault that people threw them away or donated them to charity. Who did that? I don't know.
Those good kids at Sunday school are going to enjoy those clicks.
Dang, somebody donated thousands of Brick Carter figures to charity for.
What was he thinking?
How was I supposed to know that they're gonna make these? Dang it! God, you know how many? Oh God, there was so much Cosmic Justice in there. Ugh. Anyway, whatever.
If we could only track where employees from different companies went, there was like a thing that tracked that. We could see all the Wizard employee going there.
I know, dude. I mean, like, dude, you know how many I had of these? I mean, we're talking like 10, 15, 20, because when I would get collections, people would back, we're talking 5, 6, 7 years ago, when it was closer to the pre-carded than now. Yeah. People still had them, and they would just like toss them in their stuff, and like, you know what, you don't want these, I'm giving to you anyway. And I would just put them in the 25-cent bins. People just look through them.
Yeah.
And it just got to the point where it was just so much that I'm like, look, I'm just going to donate these, because
if they're not making the money for the space they're taking.
If I can get one kid to play Heroclix from that church, because then that's already good enough, because then he's like, what are these? Boom. But anyway, let's look at the previews, right? Because we've now been, since it's been a while, we now have a lot of previews from these figures from the new set.
All right, sharing from Dice of Doom.
Some good stuff, man. Some good stuff.
Eric,
let's not look at every single. Just look at like the probably like the good. Okay, I think Multiple Man's pretty good. Actually, this figure is on our it's on the top. It's on the very top, because it's I shared it. It's from Clickstuff.
Got it.
So I think I put it right up there. It's a better picture, by the way.
Oh, I will check on him later when we go to that preview then. Marvel Girl. What do you think of the rally aspect?
The rally, I think they're good. Because it's not guaranteed, because they have to roll a 5, right? All these currently right now, all the ones we've seen are all opposing characters have to roll, right? Because they're all red, right? Yeah. Because it says red is opposing,
blue is friendly, and green is free for all.
So as long as they roll a 5, you get kind of rewarded.
Yeah, so like you get rewarded for your opponent rolling well to get to do a cool little thing.
Yeah, so at least you get something out of it. A lot of these are cool because, some of them are, this is your shape change roll, this is your regen roll, this is your blades roll. Some of them take it off
rolls.
Some of them take it off to heal other people. Some of them take it off to pick a power. So I think it's really cool that it's strictly not changing a dice roll or something.
Yeah, one of them was
doing other things.
One of them is you get to replace it for the X-Men team ability roll on a character that rolls for X-Men.
Yeah, that's not. But that's replacing dice. I'm talking about things that are not contingent on dice rolls. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like if you look at I believe Moira, there should be a Moira at some point. She has, I don't know if she's on there. We'll see it, but her remove a rally die is you heal an adjacent character 2 clicks.
Solid.
See, so that has nothing to do with
I get what you're saying. Roll.
Yeah. See, so I think that's cool because it shows you that they have a better, a wider scope of design
Mhm.
It's not like, because you would think, oh, dice, we're gonna do dice. There's another one. I think if you look at later on Mimic, when we get to him, Mimic actually removes it to get to pick a power. So
Okay, yeah, I think it was like was it for him or was it for someone else?
it's him
Okay,
because he's Mimic, because he gets to copy. But okay, so yeah, I guess look at some of the, if you want to highlight a couple of them. It's sad because like there's no shape change in this set. Mystique doesn't have shape change. Whoops.
Oh, it's so sad.
That's
How
sad,
did
right?
she not have?
I know, right? So you're like, so she sucks?
So she got senses, right? Traded senses.
I hope so.
With her rally, super senses. Yeah.
Okay, there you go. So that's
When
something.
she uses it, she can instead for the rally use it for the
okay.
result. So that's cool.
All right. So what else we got? We got Brew.
+1, so he gets outwit, defense, or
That's not bad.
Attack exploit.
You
They're
get to
pretty
choose,
low
right?
points, right? No, he
You get to
chooses
choose.
points.
Yeah, 40 is pretty solid for getting to choose all that. You can go offense or support for him, correct?
Yeah, defense.
You can
or,
pick
outwits.
outwit and defense, and the other one is like an offense with +1. That's really good. I think he's a solid. You know what's cool in bronze or silver, you can now use the Brew ID card, like a legit one, like a good one now.
Oh yeah, he doesn't work, and he's tiny.
Yeah,
like
and it's a student, so which means if you play those headmasters, he comes in for free. So that's cool.
Any chance to use those student IDs?
I know, right? Yeah, this guy I think we should be looking at, right?
He gets a clone, right? That he gets to mastermind to within 4, if I remember correctly.
No, yeah, that's one of them, but there's more. Look at the force construction thing.
During force construction, you may choose a character on your sideline that is less than or equal to Mr. Sinister. It's point value, and that the clone gains all of Mr. Sinister's keywords. Nice.
Right?
Always love some good keyword cheating.
And then there's
when the opposing character uses the team player team ability after resolutions, deal that character 1 penetrating. So F all you people using the Spider-Man team ability to take Wonder Woman super senses.
I know, right?
Bullshit.
And then he's got the leadership mastermind, blah blah blah. But like, look at the back of his dial real quick. He's a 40-point guy that can pick someone to like basically out on the team, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Now check this out. Steve Rogers makes somebody Avengers or Shield, right?
Yep.
You pick him. Now he can pick. You can chain it down, right? Because Steve Rogers specifically is a standard character. Well, Mr. Sinister doesn't have to be a standard character, so you can actually pick a Retaliator.
Oh shit!
Right? You could pick like Dark Phoenix. You could pick Tri-Sentinel.
Oh my god!
Right? You pick any of those guys. So if you go back to Silver, you go back to Silver. You can pick like Mangog, or you can pick Groot.
Oh my god, that's gross.
You know what I mean? So now you can add them onto an Avenger team. Right?
That's beautiful. So good.
And that's for 40 points. I mean, you could even go higher if you want, but I don't think you would. If you want to do the Steve Rogers route, you don't do the higher point because that's too many points. It's 85 and 50, and then you have to add the guy that you're adding. That's too many points.
Yeah, and Steve wouldn't be able to bring on Mr. Sinister anyway.
Oh, you're right, because it has to be 50 or less. So yes, so then, I mean, if there's some combo you can do, he's like this. Him and Steve are the ways you can do it if you want to get there. You want to get him on team.
Want to get to that route, dude? I'm sure there's going to be some sort of.
What are his keywords, real quick? Can you go back?
Looks like Hellfire, Horseman, Marauders, Weapon X.
Okay, because I was going to say,
Avengers.
Okay, because if there was a way you can get him onto Conqueror Doom, then you can chain that down too. But you can't because he doesn't share any of those. Or Spider Friends, he doesn't have that either. So Steve Rogers is the way to go.
You could do Morgan with Steve, and that would become a Latvarian theme.
Yes. No. He needs to get. I'm saying he needs to get the Latvarian keyword for some reason. He doesn't get it. You know what I mean?
Wouldn't he get it? So
no. He doesn't
No?
get it.
Okay.
Morgan Le Fay says they count as one. It doesn't give
Got it.
them. It doesn't give
it to
them.
him. Got
It just
got
means that Latveria and Avengers are count as one now.
Understood. Got
Yeah.
it. My mistake.
But yeah, Steve Rogers. That's there you go. That's the one way. So I guess the team building exercises, right, to see the combos
I like it.
in bronze too, right? You can look at this guy in bronze.
Q.
There you go. Yeah, you could. That's definitely.
Why not?
definitely true. So
All right, and that looks like all those. Yep, Eric the Red. Opposed to Eric the Blue, I suppose. All right, long shot. I
he's
feel like
cool.
long shot should always be so good, but
Right?
he's always like depowered.
The 5s are crits, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah, double 5s are crits.
Yeah. And he has prob, of course. So he has prob, so we're good.
Yeah,
I don't even
so you
know
can
what. I don't know what
prob
else
himself.
there is. But
prob into 1/5 and use that rally die.
Yeah. Hey, look, he's a Spider Friends celebrity.
Oh my god, it's the thing.
I don't know. How many
It's a
points is
thing.
he? Does it show that?
It doesn't show the back of his
It's
card.
probably going to show at the end of it. I think this is the one where they show it at the end.
Okay.
I like this guy. I like this guy a lot. 'Cause
Yeah,
I love Hellfire Guards.
being able to turn him to click 9. Oh my gosh.
Who does it? So somebody that turns. But what
let's
do they
just
do? Look at the
It's
front.
like
Look at the
you
front.
give someone a power action and you turn
Yeah, they
all
do
of
it,
them.
right? I think it's Blackheart. But let's see the front.
Yeah.
They have some stuff, right?
There we go. Yeah, it's Blackheart. You're correct. Flight, charge, flurry.
One.
Yeah.
Okay, this is
Jason.
yeah. Okay. So back in the day, during the giant size X-Men set, when Modern was legal, Magneto from that set, the one that has a legacy card, was so close to being playable. He was on the fringe. Like, people would play him, and he was really close. But the team that they were playing it was Magneto with 3 of these guys.
Mm-hmm.
But they were from that set, the giant size X-Men. I think they're 37 points, and you just played 3 of them and him, and they had the same trait. Adjacent friendly characters they had the same trait as that, but they were 37 points, and I think there were 4 or 5 clicks, and Magneto was just hard to kill because he just masterminded to them. Yeah, and he's so like, as long as he can kill more than these guys, because he was 189 points, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he was hard. As long as he can score like 200 or however many minus these guys, then he wins. That's basically how he won, because you couldn't because remember, back then you couldn't outwit powers unless it was showing on the dial.
It's like traits.
Yeah, so like
stuff from like relics or special powers.
Remember, that's how why Jakeem was so hard to deal with.
Yeah.
And Goblin King. But so back then it was hard, so that's why Magneto was able to live. But he was also around during the time that Nightcrawler was legal. So what Nightcrawler would do was just pull Magneto away from the team, and then they would just rail him.
No Mastermind.
Now you don't have to worry about Mastermind anymore. That's why he was fringe, because
awesome.
he was a fringe piece, because the meta game back then was just a lot of Nightcrawlers. Otherwise, Magneto was very hard to fight. Very hard to fight.
Oh, man, if we get a legacy card for that Nightcrawler.
Oh God. Oh, he wouldn't be that good, I don't think, because his stats are low.
Yeah,
it's hard for
base attack. Was it 10?
It's a 10 too. Yeah. Unless they give him some kind of stat boost, he's just hard to hit. But it's going to be hard for him to hit. So I don't know. Unless it's okay and they drop him to like 60 points or something, then he's fine. Then he's actually really good. Because a piece like that would probably be 60 to 65 points nowadays.
No, with the power creep.
Yeah, I mean, he's a 10 for 2, and it's blank. Like, he doesn't. It's not going to do anything.
It's pretty low,
right? It's really hard to hit. Everyone and their mom has 18s.
Dude,
like, what's this guy? Okay, can you click and let's go back? What does his dial look like? Let's see.
10-2, Psych Pen.
But then if he goes to the other one, it's up to 18. Yeah,
jeez,
that's hard. 25 points. Yeah.
I
think this guy's going to be one of the most expensive generics in this set. I would definitely try to hoard this guy,
because Blackheart seems very playable.
And I think there's a piece that makes them. So we'll just keep
say that again.
I think there's a piece that just makes them.
I think it's Blackheart too.
Oh, he does. Oh, see, yeah. So there you go. Who's this? Cyclops or Vulcan? Cyclops.
Looks like Cyclops.
It looks like Cyclops. Yeah, I think it's Cyclops.
Yeah, Sight Pin seems about standard.
Standard for 45 points.
Yep, enhancement leadership. It's cool.
Yeah.
Pretty man, good. It's so sad he doesn't have invincible.
Yeah.
I know. He doesn't reduce penetrating either. I'm just like,
come on, man.
It's Colossus.
Dang it.
Just gonna take it.
Oh, there it is. There's that guy right there in the middle. We're gonna take a look at him right now.
All right. Speak of the devil.
Oh my god. I think this guy I will definitely play. Dude, Hellfire Club is looking so much better for me. Like to me it's looking so good. And look at his keywords, right? His keywords are gross. Because he could play on monster teams, he could play on mystical teams, and he could play on doom teams.
Yeah.
Right? Because he's a ruler. Oh my god. I think this guy
he's been popping up a lot lately too.
I think this guy is really good, by the way. So let's go ahead and read all his crap.
All right, so we have Pudding, the Hell, and Hellfire. Leadership, when Blackheart uses it and succeeds, you may instead generate one of those cool Hellfire Club cards on click 1. You can give Blackheart a power action and turn all friendly Hellfire Club guards to click 9. That's that Charge Flurry exploit click you guys saw.
Dude,
11 for 3.
That's so good. That's so good. I think that's so good. Because if you're able to, if you just play a bunch of those 25-point guys, just run them out there, they can turn into beat sticks, right? Because they have Charge Flurry.
Yeah.
So check it out.
Flight.
Those Hellfire Guards are 3 clicks each with toughness, right? So you actually have to invest a little bit of damage in them, correct?
Yeah.
So let's say you have 4 of them out there, either through leadership and you're playing a couple. So they just run them out there. They can't all die, right? Some of them's gonna live. Let's say you kill one and you hit one, and there's 3 of them left, but one of them's on the last click, whatever. On your turn, I believe they have sidestep up top. I don't know. I think they do. If they do, then you sidestep everyone up, and then you power this guy, turn them all, and then they charge flurry.
Just tear them up.
You know what's crazy too about it is that if they're on their last click, they could still go to click 9.
Click 9. I was just thinking that.
So it doesn't matter.
Like if you don't kill them, they're going to click 9.
Exactly. So it's like, well, how much damage can you really do? Because they have toughness, so you can't just kill them right away. And they're cheap enough where you can play multiples of them. And if he gets leadership, they can all just run out there. Someone's going to live, and someone's going to charge flurry.
Can get their points worth.
Yeah, right. And then what else does he have? He has
so if a character had been KO'd since your last turn, Blackheart deals penetrating damage. Free once per turn for all characters with this trait. KO a friendly Hellfire Club. If you did, remove all action tokens from Blackheart, heal him 1 click. After resolutions, he can either use Charge or Running Shot as free.
So, as if he doesn't get any better, if you don't want to deal with, if you don't want your Hellfire guys doing stuff, you could just kill them and heal them back up, and you could just go in.
Let's go Charge, Running Shot.
Like
he's got good stuff.
What is it that he can use? He can use what? Charge?
Charge or Running Shot as free.
Oh my god.
And then he gets accompanying powers.
So then what he can do, if you really want, if you're like, let's say he's on click, he heals 1 click.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's say he's on. Let's say you play him on 1. Well, I don't know if I play him on 150, but let's say you're in 75 and he's on the 2nd click. Then he does the free. He does his whatever. He heals 1. Then he can free Running Shot, and then he can just regular Running Shot.
Yeah, double tap.
What the heck? So then, like for 75 points, this guy does all that, and he has prob.
And Mystics.
Oh, and then look at his defense power.
So stop. It's power cosmic, and when this first is click revealed,
too, right? Is it Mastermind?
Yeah, Mastermind.
Oh,
and then you generate, when it's first revealed, you generate a Hellfire Club guard.
So now you can't even kill him because he's gonna make a guy to Mastermind 2. And if you don't kill that guy, he's gonna KO that guy to heal back up. Dude, I'm telling you, man, I think this Blackheart is really good.
And if you can get him on a theme team and get him on the Doom map.
Oh god, it's so easy to get him on that map.
Right. Twice.
Oh wait, he's a ruler. Oh, what do you know?
no.
Conquering Doom. Curiouser
very.
and curiouser. But do you have? Yeah, you can pick anyone for that Latverian map, correct? You can pick anyone to be
Yeah.
the leader. It doesn't have to be Doom. It just they
No.
just get the bonus if it's Doom, correct?
It's Doom. If it's Doctor Doom, they get a +1 to their roll.
So I think this guy's tier 1, man. I don't know how he is at 150 because I think it's a lot. I think that's a little much because you're gonna have to invest some points in playing the Hellfire Guards, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like he's easy to kill, but he's not, because if you hit him to stop click, he makes that Hellfire Guard and he can mastermind to that. So you're not gonna kill him. And if you do hit him, guess what? You take Mystics.
Come and get you.
And his range is it's higher than normal. Like the average is 6, his is 7. I mean, I also love Hellfire stuff. I love Hellfire
In general.
Just in general, right? And if you really want to go full thematic, dude, he can easily play with Jason Wingard. He could also play with Dark Phoenix. Hello, there's like so many things you could do with this guy. Try Sentinel.
Army of Hellfire Guard,
right?
and Dark Phoenixes.
Oh God, dude.
At me.
And he could be Latveria. He could be Spider Friends. So it just shit. He can even play on like a Captain Venom team because he's a monster. Like there's like so many options.
Oh yeah, they get +6 now.
Yeah, or 6 themes. Or
don't they get
6? Sorry, 6 probs. Sorry.
But don't they also get +6 to their map roll too, or is it just the probs?
No, it's just you get 6 instead of 3.
Got it. That's still good.
Yeah, dude, have you been playing a lot of the theme? With the theme stuff, I've found that every time that I've seen people play, I've used all 3 probs are used within like the first 3 turns.
Yeah, 100%.
Right? Because you don't have to token anyone, and anyone can use it. So I found myself using it all. It's like now for me, I don't think that not including a dedicated prob is worth it. Before it was fine because of the prob rules, and you had 5. So it was like you had a little bit more spaced out for your probs. But because prob is only 3 and like everyone uses it, it's like a false sense of security. You just burn it so fast that you don't have it anymore in the mid to late game, that you need to have a dedicated prob guy to still make sure you hit. I find it's so weird.
I burned through them to avoid that first initial attack that someone's trying to get on me.
A lot of times before, you had no choice because you couldn't, like, your guy can't see or something, or they had 2 tokens, so you can't do it. Now you can just do it. Like, it doesn't matter. Pogs could do it now. So, anyone on your team. So before, it was a lot more judicious and you had more of it. So that's why it seemed like you had a lot. So it seemed like you just had more, even though like you did have more, but it seemed like you had more than 5 when you're compared to now having 3. It's just 2 less, right? It's just 2 less than 3.
But it's a lot.
But it goes by so fast. It's so weird. Right? Because like sometimes there'll be games where you have 5, right? And there'll be games where you only use 2 or 3. Right? In all games, you just don't use all your probs. But now, all your probs are gone. Like, wait a minute. I used 3 last time, but that lasted me the whole game. This time I'm using 3 and it took me 2 turns? Wow.
It's the game flow is changing a lot with the new rules.
Yeah, it's so weird. I have to like really get used to that kind of stuff because I'm like, do I just not use it now? Because I'm just gonna burn it all. It's weird. I think it's definitely time to get used to. I think at some point people are just not gonna use them because they want to save them. Right now, because it's new, everybody's just burning through them because they don't want to get hit or they want to hit. Right? It's like, for sure I got to do it because like, oh, you mean I have a chance to burn all mine to make you miss? I'll do it. Whereas before I was like, fine, I'll take the hit. I'll save it. Maybe we might get back to that point. Let's see. So, all right. So Blackheart, I think that guy's tier 1. I'll definitely play that guy. And also the sculpt is amazing. Jesus.
All right. Wolverine. He's got one of them rally things.
Yeah. Okay.
His is for regeneration, so die replacement.
Cool. Basic smasher.
Oh,
This guy's
yeah.
interesting, right? Doesn't he have pick a power or something?
Yeah, it was. There you go. You get to pick one of the listed powers, and then
You
if
have
you
to
roll a
roll,
5 or
right?
6, you get to pick
Okay.
one of the additional power. Pick additional power. So he has a choice of charge,
Interesting.
flurry, quake, poison, exploit, and power.
That's pretty good. Where's my perplex and shit? Oh wait.
Isn't that a bench power?
Yeah. Where's my hyper?
Oh man, I think Invincible would be solid.
It seems cool, but not for 100 points in my opinion. In sealed, I think this guy's amazing in sealed. 100 points for that.
30
for 30. Okay, for 30 points, he'll just die.
One shot. Yeah,
you better get your shot in because he's gonna die. At 100, it's too many points for only toughness.
Yeah, because he's coming in with a 12 for 4.
Also, he doesn't have range. He doesn't have range, which means he's gonna get shot before he runs up. I mean, 30 points. I don't know. I guess we'll see what like the Shire teams are, but I don't. I mean, he's just a common, so I think in sealed he's okay.
Sealed,
definitely sealed, right? Because 100 points for that many, I would definitely play with 100. He's hard to kill. I think this is the guy. Is he prime or no?
Mimic. There we go. It's just regular SR.
Okay, because there's a prime later on.
Let's see. So power mimicry. At the beginning of the game, give a Mimicry token to a character on your sideline with a point cost less or equal to Mimic and with the X-Men or Brotherhood of Mutants keyword. Mimic can use the displayed standard powers of the starting click of the character with his Mimicry token on it.
Okay, nice. That's kind of cool. But look at what's his rally though. I think this is the one I was talking about with the rally. One of them.
Remove Mimic's rally die. Choose a displayed standard power. A character within range and line of fire can use. Mimic can use the chosen power into your next turn. Nice.
Pretty cool, huh?
So kind of like the Hope Summers thing.
Yeah. But they don't have to be next to each other. Just whatever. All of the rallies are 5, correct?
All the ones I've seen so far, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe in the future they'll make it like 1, 2, or 3. You know what's going to be interesting? When it's your attack rolls, it's going to say like 2.
Jeez, yeah.
Right? So that like if you roll bad, you still get something. That's kind of cool.
And then he's got a stop toughness when this click's revealed. You may remove the token to another character of the X-Men Brotherhood keyword on your sideline if available. Okay.
You may remove? It says remove?
So
move it.
Move it, yeah. You can move it to another character on your sideline.
It's 2 stop clicks. How many clicks? Is he 45 and 100? I mean, 2 stop clicks at 100 is okay.
It's got decent.
He has leadership. I mean, wow, 4 damage is pretty high. 45 with that middle stop click. Okay. What's his keywords? What are his keywords?
Brotherhood, Defenders, Exiles, and X-Men.
X-Men, okay.
So he may be a good one to have on the.
You think he'd be fine at 45, or would you just play Hope? Right? Because Hope does 3, but she's not as an attacker like him, right? Because like I think on the 45, does he attack too on the 45 point dial? Like, does he have attack stuff?
It's whatever you choose.
11, 10. No, I'm talking like his attack capabilities, like 11, 10, 17. That Hope has the same numbers, 11, 10, 17, 3.
Yeah.
Or it's not 11 though. Yeah, I don't know.
You could Swiss Army him a little more.
You can, but it's only the thing is you can only use 1, right? 1 at a time.
Yeah. So you have to find the character with all the points.
I guess it's 2, because if you remove the rally, he can pick 1, and then his mimicry token, he can pick another. You can pick another power, right?
Yeah, that's from someone on the board, though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So like he can at least use, so he can pick 2 powers.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh no, at the beginning. He can use all the standard powers displayed on the character.
Oh, it says all uses standard. Oh, nice. Okay.
So it has to be printed color.
So you have to see all the different colors that he has. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, like if you find the right person, like a common or something with good stats or good powers that are shown.
Good powers, yeah,
that's where you're going to see most of the non-special powers. I think it would work out well.
You would probably
want to.
You would probably
at 100.
You need to get. I think for me it would be like someone like Colossus,
mm-hmm.
because there's a Colossus from Uncanny X-Men that has, or maybe Regenesis. It's Charge Invincible. He has Charge Invincible Super Strength. So
You
Charge
can find
Invincible
some-
Super Strength and like Empower or something. So like he has all that. So I think that would be good because he'll live. Imagine having Invincible the whole dial.
Oh, geez, yeah, that would be
God.
far helpful.
Dude, right? And he has Charge and he moves far. And they have, would be the better move would be Charge, Super Strength, or Precision Strike.
Shit,
Close Combat Expert or Exploit, and then Invincible.
be solid.
So who fits that is Colossus. I think fits that one. There might be a Colossus somewhere out there that just has Charge, Invincible, and Close Combat Expert. Maybe that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I think there's a lot of cool team building things with this guy.
Yeah, if you could find a way to get him like Charge, Exploit.
Because what's his range? Does he have
Exploit.
range?
Like a 6.
Okay, so maybe
Running shot psych pin. It's not bad.
maybe. Yeah, that could be it. Yeah, you could also do Cyclops. But for me, it has to be like Invincible, so he doesn't die.
Yeah.
So to me, it's got to be like Colossus. Oh, it says or Brotherhood, so you can even do Juggernaut. Ooh, but Juggernaut doesn't have it as a standard power. It's like a special power. So I guess you'd have to look at one of the common Colossuses or something.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool. All right.
And it's got to be what, less
It's
points,
super
right?
It's less
Yeah.
points, it says?
Uh,
Less than or equal to. So that means that you're going to play him at. So then I think at that point you probably play him at the full
100.
Yeah, because all the guys that have all those cool powers are they're like 50 or more, right? And he's only 45.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he'd be a good beat stick.
Yeah, he's 2 stop clicks, man. It's pretty good. All right.
I like it. Here's the
there's
backside of the long
yeah,
shot.
see, there he is. Yeah.
Is that
Rubber.
in cap? Oh,
Yuck. 3 bolts.
sad.
Next.
Sad days. This looks to be that Wolverine
Yep.
Charge Blades exploit.
Next.
45 points right there. That's what we were just talking about.
Yeah, this one.
Mimic.
But he has toughness. You want to like
The
better
Invincible.
defense. Yeah, but that's pretty good though. It's got to be either to me. It's got to be exploit or Close Combat Expert.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next.
All right, that concludes these. Oh no! Ugh, I hate when that happens.
What happened?
I cleared out and went back too far. Scroll all the way down. I think we're right.
Up.
Yep, right here. Here we are.
There we go.
Boom! All right. Was that Warpath? Arclight.
I
Bullet
don't
sword.
think she's anything.
She got
She's a
Quake.
rally, whatever.
Blink.
What
Carry
does she do?
3. She got like 8 movement. It's all right.
Okay. It's a taxi, but she's probably a lot of points, right?
60 points or so for 8 movement.
That's probably.
Uh,
Oh, Silver Samurai, cool.
Actually, that Silver Samurai looks great.
That's cool. Have you seen Sucker Punch?
No.
Oh my god, that looks like one of those samurais from that movie.
Nice.
Good.
Havoc, probably a letdown as usual.
Yeah.
Havoc's
These
so
commons-
powerful.
These commons they're not, I feel like they're not gonna really move the needle when it comes to
It's
like
35 points. Oof. Yeah. Be
It's
good.
okay.
Be good in a BR.
or sealed.
Oh, sealed. Yeah. Sentinels. Hey,
Go ahead. Hold on.
these guys are hard to see. Let's blow this up. Sideline active. Oh, that's right. So these guys are pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump over to Clicks Nexus, where it's so much easier to read, guys. If you didn't know, Clicks Nexus is right here.
Yeah.
So these guys are 25 points. Sideline active. Once during your opponent's turn, if they hit with 3 attacks or 2 attacks made by a character with the X-Men keyword, after resolutions, you may place this Sentinel from your sideline on click 1 in your starting
Shoot.
menu.
That's crazy, man.
That's so cool.
That's crazy. Just like adding this guy.
So like he's got in cap, which kind of sucks, but like sidestep 11 for 2. They're giants. Like they're gonna do some work, tie up stuff. Like you can find a way to maybe give him Psychic Penetrating Blast, Power Gem or something. Bump those stats up. But anything to come on the board for free like that, it's just gonna be great.
Oh my god, dude.
If you're playing bronze, like it's an easy retail call-in figure.
Oh, geez. Yeah, I think the okay. I take it back. If he's a common, I think this might be this might be more expensive than the Hellfire Guards. Although I like the Hellfire Guards with Blackheart.
Sentinels are like so iconic. I think they might edge them out. I think you're right.
Yeah, it'll be. This might be.
All
know what? You know what I think is gonna. I think it's gonna. Oh, you know what? No, it has to be this because Master Mold can make these guys. So yeah, for sure.
There's a stat. Silver Samurai.
It's just a regular. Guy.
Yeah, he's got phasing teleport. It looks like. Oh, and when he goes, if he goes like 5 or less, he can do a close attack, which is cool because he's got Blade's exploit.
Nice.
That's all passive. Corvus, Rook, Shire. I don't remember being super impressed with him. And there's those wonderful legacy figures we were talking about.
Yeah. There's
Destiny. There's the Sentinel.
Oh, geez.
So like these Sentinels were already like $35 on a like regular.
Yeah.
Prior to them releasing.
It's gonna be like $50 now, dude.
And those are uncommons.
Yeah.
$35 uncommon. Just want to clarify that.
Dude, it's worth. You know what it is right now with all the X-Men stuff. Buying X-Men animated is probably worth it. You'll get your money back because like Dark Phoenix is approaching $100. These guys are approaching $50. Wendigos are still $50. And remember, I just mentioned 2 rares and an uncommon.
Oh, and then what? 2x2 Magneto still fetching.
Yeah, and he's a rare. So we haven't even gone to the supers that are like going to be up there too, or the Prime Juggernaut. Colossus, Iceman, and that's not even counting the set guys. Like
just
Jean,
the 2x2s.
Jason, all the primes, the constructs, the the danger room guys. Yeah, so it's worth it. I think it's worth it, definitely. So, all right, what else? Oh yeah, look at that Magneto. Jesus,
there's nice. That Apocalypse, and I think we're back to where we started. Cool.
Next,
moving on up. Here we go. Some birthday cake.
The birthday cake. Yeah, this guy.
Deadpool. This is the pink one is the Ultra Chase, right?
Yeah, the Ultra Chase, correct. Yeah, because he's you can see because it's like blue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, there's a lot of text.
Oh, let's go to the Nexus. Let's do it. Into the Nexus. Dang it. It's moving too much. No, don't shoot me, Deadpool. I'm going fast as I can. All right, we got number 71, Deadpool, big boy, 200 points.
Jesus, a lot of clicks, man.
Yeah, he's got full 11, looks like. Maybe 2 stop clicks.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So he's got poison. When he uses it, he treats a character with a slice of cake token that are not within 6 squares as adjacent.
Okay.
When Deadpool hits, each hit character is without a slice of token. Oh, give each hit character without a slice of cake token a slice of cake token. So much verbiage. Free, choose a character within range and line of fire. Until your next turn, Deadpool can use the effect of any equipment to that character, and the chosen cannot use the effect of any. That's really good. Like stealing people's objects.
Stuff and they can't use it. Ugh.
Take away their power gem. He's going 13 for 6.
Yeah. How many points is he first? Let me see. Is he 100
200 on Big Boy.
200? Okay.
And 100 on the low point. And then he's got stop, regen, senses. When this click's first revealed, place all opposing characters with a slice of cake token adjacent.
Dang.
And Deadpool gains immune till your next turn.
That's crazy, man. Like I wonder how that. I feel like it could be abusive, man. Did you say everybody just comes over?
Oh.
And he has, what's funny? He has plasticity, so they can't get away from him.
I know.
That's funny, right?
Dude. Yeah, I think you think you'll see some play. He's got a 13 attack on that first stop click. Oof.
I definitely think people will try him. I mean, he's hard to kill, right? He's got deep dial and he has 2 stop clicks.
This is
if they can somehow give him
Wonder Woman team ability.
No. Yeah, no. Like a reducer or something.
Oh yeah.
Then he's gonna be really hard.
Entities all day.
Yeah, Jesus. Ugh. Oh my God, Ion can actually go on him. All right.
All right, Mr. Deadpool. Moving on.
A lot.
Pretty cool sculpt.
That's probably gonna
I
be
like-
like a $400 figure, right?
How much?
400. Do you think it'll be 300-400? When Thanos first came out, he was like 3 something. Do you think Deadpool's more popular? Yeah, right.
I don't think that this Deadpool's as playable as that Thanos.
Because that Thanos was playable, and you know what? More than any other reason, they needed to get the Ego Gem.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted to play it. So yeah, maybe he'll be like 250, 300.
I was gonna say 250. That's where I was gonna start. At least a starting point.
Yeah.
Because some of those Con Ellies are crazy expensive.
Yeah.
Destiny in the main set. Look at that typical
Sure,
senses and prob.
Is that an 11 attack? Jesus.
A 10. 10.
10. Okay.
Callisto.
Blah, blah.
Traded in power.
She's pretty good for 35 points, I guess.
I think that.
What does Destiny do real quick? What's her rally?
Opposing characters roll an attack or breakaway roll. You may use the rally die.
Okay. Oh my
right,
god.
we got-
I think he's good too. But it's your typical like make a pog guy.
And if the pog dies, he gets a stat bump.
So it's like a thing, right? From Fantastic Four.
Or Silver Surfer, right?
Surfer, yeah, when they got plus stats,
Darwin, very
Darwin.
lackluster.
But
Omega
I mean, he
Reds.
is tough. He is tough to. If you look at Darwin's dial, if he's on there, he does have. Like, I think he's cheap. But his here, this is the one I think that like heals.
Yeah, power move, rally die from more
That's pretty
rectangular
good,
to heal adjacent character two clicks.
That's really good.
Power, get an adjacent friendly character with a X-Men keyword or rally die. Or give an adjacent.
That's really good too. Good God.
So power to give and power to take away. Yeah, she's 20 points.
That's worth
rather
it, man.
cost effective.
20 points. Good God, yeah, hell yeah, definitely. I would definitely try her out.
And we're back to some cake.
That's weird that Darwin didn't have his thing. Interesting. Okay.
We can look it up real fast. If I remember, he's a common, low number.
I thought he just had like
There, 2.
I thought he just had like reducers all the way.
No, it's opposing characters targeting Darwin with an attack can't have their attack or damage values modified. Yeah,
targeting
safeguard of
only,
poison and pulse wave.
Interesting. How many points is he? 30?
30.
7 clicks? Wow, this guy's gonna be hard to kill. That's annoying. Because you can't get your stats up, so you're only doing whatever your printed damage is.
Yeah.
Or blades.
Blades. Oh, if you get lucky.
Yeah.
One shot. All right. We got this. We got tempo free. Choose an adjacent character and modify its speed by +3 or -3. That +3 is actually really good.
Yeah. 35 points. She has prob too, whatever. And they can't use senses. That's good.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my God,
Acolytes,
Wonder Woman.
Marauders, Utopia. That'll help out any tax.
You know what? Wonder Woman's first target, Wonder Woman teams, kill tempo.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Also, they can't use their team ability.
Big meaty.
Okay. Yeah, tempo's cool. These are rare. 35
Marvel.
points.
Marvel Girl. 30-point common. Pretty.
Oh, TK is free. Okay.
Yeah.
But too bad you can't do TK attacks anymore, right? Or like object attacks. Boo.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I read it. Then I was going back. Then I was thinking of the Fast Forces one that did 2 TKs for free.
Yeah.
I'm like, for an extra 20 points, I'm like, oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Sebastian. He's kind of interesting.
Yeah, he's
Got that
pretty deep,
Krakoa
right?
Bible.
But I think he's hard to kill, no?
Yeah. He when he takes two or more damage, you turn him to click 11.
And then
And then if you would be KO'd, or at the end of your turn, you go back to the click number that you noted prior to turning there. So like it's gonna take a good amount of damage to kill him, because I think it's any time he takes 2, not the first time. So like,
and the defense is what?
Invulnerability Mastermind.
No, but the defense, he has a special.
Oh, yeah, that's at the end of the turn, or Sebastian Shaw would be KO'd.
Oh, okay.
Return him to the most recent click number noted.
That's
Paul.
dude, he's 100 points. You know what the thing is with him is you can outwit that power and you just kill him, correct? So
Oh yeah.
so you know what you do. If you want him to be like unoutwittable, you just give him Galactus Herald, and then now he's like really hard to kill.
Now that's actually really good.
You know,
I like
and he's the kind of person that needs to be close to them because he wants to fight.
it.
So you'll click up your thing because he'll be on there closer to. He'll always be next to people. So I think he's cool. 100 points, and he's a Krakoan guy, so like they can he can revive people. That's awesome.
Bring back.
Yeah, I think it's pretty solid, man.
Wolverine, X-Men, or
Sculpt is
Apocalypse.
so
This guy
nice.
looks awesome.
He looks good, right? But I don't think he's that good. Let's see.
Compared to the other ones,
Yeah, of course, right?
I'm just like, oh, the other ones, like all three of the other ones are so
man.
good.
Yeah.
All right, so he's got that rally die
Oh, it's for the blades. Yeah, this is the one. The blades guy.
for the blades. Jason friendly characters or characters with the X-Men or Horseman keyword can use still energy. So this is,
That's good. That's like the prime.
but it's also it doesn't say.
Oh,
Is
does anyone?
it only friendly?
What's it say?
Adjacent friendly characters
Jason
or
friendly. Yeah.
characters with the X-Men or Horsemen. So does that mean opposing with the X-Men or Horsemen?
Adjacent friendly characters or characters. Normally would say or friendly characters with. Yeah, it's got to be. I think it's any
So how I read it is that it's a
adjacent
global.
friendly character or unless they're saying adjacent friendly characters with the X-Men. Adjacent friendly. What's it? Read it one more time.
Adjacent friendly characters or characters with the X-Men or Horseman keyword can use still energy.
Yeah, they should probably put friendly characters with the X-Men or Horsemen. If
That's their intent.
that's what their intent. You know what? I got a question. Okay, let's look up. Look up Klingon. Just type in Klingon. Okay, and click like
right? I
an
did.
uncommon guy. Click one. What? Okay, read that
When a
again.
friendly character that is adjacent or has the Klingon keyword damages an opposing character with an attack.
So it's worded the same. It's very similar. This is only friendlies. When a friendly character has so it's supposed to say when a friendly character has so if you take out the that's adjacent part,
Mhm.
it reads when a friendly character. I'm sorry. Just take out adjacent. When a friendly character that has the Klingon keyword damages.
Okay.
That's one. The other one is when a friendly character that's adjacent. So those are two clauses.
Yes.
So that means you need to be friendly. Okay, now go back again to that guy. Maybe it's worded a little bit different.
Adjacent friendly characters or characters with the X-Men or Horseman keywords.
So then it would. So let me read it. So if it's supposed to be, I guess it would say friendly characters. No, I think you're right, man. It's not right because normally how you can read it is you take away one part
Mm-hmm.
and it should still read as if that part is not there. So when you insert that, it would just be a second clause. Like it would be two separate things. I think this is adjacent friendly or anyone that has the key because it's not worded. If it was worded,
It's worded
like,
weird, right?
if it was worded that way, Klingon says if it said characters that are if it said friendly characters that are adjacent
Mm-hmm.
or characters with the X-Men or Horseman keyword can use still energy. If it was worded like that, then they would have to be friendly because it says friendly characters that are adjacent. So that's one. So it will say friendly characters that are adjacent can use still energy. So the second part would be friendly characters with the X-Men or Horseman keyword can use still energy. That's how it's supposed to be worded if you wanted both of them to be friendly.
Yeah.
Because what you would do is you would take the or part separates the two different clauses, right? So you would just insert like the adjacent friendly is like the whatever that's what's checking, and then after that the condition is adjacent or they got to have the the keyword.
The keyword.
Yeah. So that's how it would be normally, but since it's not worded that way,
Yeah, friendly is supposed to go first, right?
It's supposed to say friendly characters that are
adjacent.
That's how it's supposed to be worded, unless they're trying to shortcut it and just tell you adjacent. You know how free equals give this character free action, but they just shortcut it to free. What if they're doing that here? What if they're saying friendly characters that are adjacent just means adjacent friendly, right? So that it would be both. I don't know. They would have
to do a clarification on that.
They don't have to clarify that because they did the same thing with Conqueror Doom and the theme team stuff, right?
Yeah.
So they need to do. Oh, that's
they
weird.
did the wrong. But it wasn't preposition. It was
unless they wanted it to be that way. Interesting.
He's got invulnerability mass mine on that back half, along with leadership and outwit on the front half. No stops.
75. Yeah. Oh God, in cap on 75. Why?
Yeah, that's so rude. Why would you do that to Apocalypse?
Oh God.
He's got 2 targets.
They made him a punk, dude.
Here's a better looking Hellfire. Yeah, dude. I think they're going to see some work. And it's Mr. Sebastian again. All right, moving on up. Here we go. We got Exodus.
Hey, Exodus is pretty good, right?
Yeah, another Krakoan revival friend.
Okay.
He's got mind control. When he uses it after resolutions, deal a hit character damage equal to Exodus's damage value. I like that.
So that's actually a mind control that can do. That's pretty cool, right? Because you can just he's actually doing 2 things at once. He's it's as if he's damaging. He's as if he's just regular attacking you, but he gets mind control on top of it. Like, wow, that's pretty cool. I like that.
Let's see. Energy shield deflection. Once per turn, when a friendly character is healed, or turn to their starting click, heal Exodus 1 click.
I think that's good. That's pretty good, right?
Well, it pairs really well with the Krakoan revival.
Yeah. Is it opposing?
Is
it opposing or
friendly? Friendly.
That's good.
Yeah, when a friendly character is healed.
If they're healed, right? Yeah, I think this guy could be tough to. He might be tough to take down. With those. Oh no, the Hellfire guys aren't that. You know who he could pair up with? Amelia Vaught. Because
Mastermind.
Yeah.
So she can choose him
She can choose him. Yeah, exactly. And she has perplex.
Or the Kleinstock brothers have the same thing, and they're only 33 points.
Yeah, but she has no. But hers is better because you can give her a token
to reduce the damage, right?
They only take 1.
Yeah, that's actually. Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah, and she has perplex, so she's a little bit better. So yeah,
if you got the points,
and I think she flies too, so she can carry him.
Okay. All right. Shia soldier power generate flag. So this is actually cool. It seems silly, but there's a character or someone that says whenever someone is adjacent to the flag or on top of it, they get +1 attack.
Or they get some. Yeah. That's pretty cool. It's also a light object, which means like they can just use it to hit you.
Because you need all the damage increase you can these days.
Exactly right.
We looked at Omega Red. Yeah.
Well, I mean, look, Flurry exploit. That's the answer to everything.
Dude,
Flurry exploit. Who cares?
You know, it's what it is.
Close combat expert, right? Close combat expert.
Yeah. Destreak. Plastic sidestep. Opposing characters 4 or more squares away can't draw lines of fire. Nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
Especially because she doesn't have any reducers and she only got reflexes.
Like I'm very underwhelmed with the chases so far.
Let's see. Outwit. When Destreak uses it and has 0 action tokens, she may choose an additional power.
Okay, cool.
Team player.
But you know what? Okay, here's the thing. You have to be within 4, correct, or something like that. Like, what if he gets running shot within 4 and she has no reducer? You could just hit her. You just hit her for a bunch, because she has no shape change.
Nothing.
Whoops.
Oh man, shape change would have been cool on a Mystique-like character.
Real quick, does team ability, the team player, does that go back to it? Is it what can you read it again? Does it say if you
It's
can do it multiple times?
it's a free.
But in a turn.
No, it's a free.
I
You
know,
get to
but
copy one team ability, and it lasts until you choose again.
okay.
So
Because
choosing.
before the old rules for wild cards was you can just it was the one thing that you can bypass the one time free. You can use it multiple times in a turn.
Yeah, no, because
So-
they changed it to
Yeah.
to actual free to choose.
That's
the
much
team
better
ability.
because I'm like using it like 3 times in a turn is like nuts.
Yeah, I
You
remember
used, to be,
going
you used to be able to do that.
to like shield, to attack, and
Yeah.
then switch to
Exactly.
Mystics for defense.
Mhm. Yep.
All right, and I think that's Exodus. We already checked him out.
But it was also free, so that's why. But it was the one power that you can use free multiple times.
Mhm.
Yeah, this guy's like it looks cool, right? But if you look at his point value, it's kind of rough.
Power Cosmic, Charge, Phase and Teleport, Plastic, Giant Reach X, where X is his strength tokens. He gets his strength tokens from KOing opposing characters. So that's cool. Yeah, 11 for 5. Oh, 250. Oh,
That's what I'm saying. It's so high, right?
it's so high.
Uh,
You-
that's tough, man.
If you look at Darkseid at 200
Right.
and you look at him at 250,
Dude, this guy died. Oh my god. We should do like a test fight between the two. Like 250 against the dark side and we just build a team. Like I'll build a 300 points in between. You build 300 point and see what happens. And watch Darkseid punk this guy.
dude. Yeah,
And you know what's funny? Darkseid doesn't have to move because he has the Omega Beam.
just send him out.
Apocalypse has to get in close.
Yeah. And he's got like a 12 attack on click too, but like there's no way to get there without,
Yeah.
getting hit.
It's hard. And like let's say he can get in, but like Darkseid can mastermind. He
Mhm.
can't.
Triples
So
for days.
you could just hit him. So all right. What's next?
All right. Hey, that's our cool map. All right. Multiple man. Here we
I
go.
think this guy's good too.
All right. Multiple man is not a standard character. Remember that,
Okay.
people.
Maybe this guy will be more because he's only 10 points. So do you think I think that might make the difference of him being worth more? What do you think? Because he's only 10, right?
Yeah.
So you could play 10 of them for 100.
I like it.
All right, keep
going. So if multiple man started the game on click 9, he has a 0-point value for all effects.
Okay.
Including scoring. So multiple man takes a maximum of 2 damage from attacks.
Okay.
When multiple man takes damage during your opponent's turn after resolutions generate another multiple man on click 9. Fancy click 9.
Jeez.
Damage taken resulting in an effect that reduce or otherwise affect damage are applied. Protect it pulse wave. So that's cool.
Wait, say that again. Damage what?
Damage taken is a result after the effects that reduce or otherwise affect damage are applied. Because it says he takes a maximum of 2 damage from attacks.
Oh, so it's after. So it's basically if he clicks
Yeah.
2.
Mm-hmm. So it like if he toughness and he's dealing 3, you're still taking 2.
Right. Yeah.
But if it's toughness and you
they're
have
just
4,
explaining. They're just explaining what taken is. I feel like I would play him at 40
mhm.
and then play the rest at 10.
Get that theme up. Spy, hey chameleon.
Oh my god.
That's the way
You
to
know
get your
what?
theme up.
You know, I was thinking of dude, and he's oh my gosh, and he's underworld, so he can carry. Because the thing is, for him, he takes a maximum of 2, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So playing him at 40 is really worth. You know what? You might have to play like 2 or 3 of these guys at 40, because they will make the click 9 guys.
Yeah.
Because it's going to take you. It's going to take you 3 hits. A minimum of 3 hits to kill one. Correct. He can only takes maximum of 2 damage from attacks.
Mm-hmm.
So they have to hit. So before he dies, he'll make at least 2 guys, right?
Yeah.
And then that's not counting if he X heals.
So that's like for 40 points, you're basically getting 3 characters.
That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good.
he might rival the Sentinels for generics.
Because also, like, even if you don't, like, let's say you play like 2 or 3 of them at 40, and you play like another few of them at 10, dude, and they all have the underworld keyword. They can all, like, this guy will be able to carry 2 of the 10-point guys.
And just drop
them off, and you have to fight. Oh my gosh, this is pretty cool. I like this guy. I mean, obviously he's a 10 for 2, right? You know what'd been crazier is if like the Click 9 guys had Empower. Wait,
They do.
Okay, never mind. I didn't see it. Oh, then it's even better because now they can do damage.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
You know why you have to you have to play a few of them at 10 because they have close combat experts, so they can actually do 3. Because at 40 they don't do enough damage.
Yeah, and then if you get the Empower, so the 10-point guys are now doing
all right, let's
11 for 4.
Let's play a spy team.
Get some Widows on there. We're good.
Oh my god.
Tie you up until Widow comes in and
oh my god,
messes you up.
You said the winning combo right there. Go.
All right, Lalandra.
She has a problem. I'm already gonna look at her.
Hey, solid. And running shot. Let's see. Leadership Mastermind. She generates those Shire soldiers. Oh, was she the one? Oh no, when Professor X is adjacent to character named Professor X, both increase their leadership +1.
That's cool.
Yeah. And then she's the one that says if they're next to the flag, they get +1 to their defense. I guess it was defense. I thought someone did attack. Maybe someone else.
All right. Well, it's another one of those. Like, okay, I think this one's okay.
The Queen Brood.
I think 100 might be high, but she seems kind of cool. Take a look. Yeah.
Leadership Mastermind. When she succeeds, you may instead generate a brood on click 1. Power, generate number 14 brood. Normally or adjacent to a square of blocking terrain within 4 squares on click 1. All right, so double generator.
Okay.
Kind of like Hippolyta.
Defense is good. The defense is good.
Toughness. When Brood Queen takes damage after resolutions, you may move each friendly character named Brood up to 2 squares. I like it. So you can keep because they want the Mastermind close.
Sick, huh?
Dude, yeah, I think it's out. She's protected outwit because she has the power card.
And so she can still use the self-healing. Hey,
dude, yeah.
You want to know the combo in bronze?
Let's do it.
You blind owl her so you can move all your broods. It doesn't say from an attack, right?
Duh. It just says when she takes damage.
So, you know what's awesome? You damage her, you get her into that sidestep, so she gets damaged, kicked out, and you sidestep her back in. And then you kick her out again, and you sidestep her back in, and then you just like, so your broods just keep moving.
Oh my god!
I think it's hilarious. But the problem is she's 100 points, so that's already a third of your team.
So if you're playing it in bronze, that's like a good call-in battery point.
And you're going to have to rely on getting those leaderships so you can make those broods. Because you don't want to... unless those broods are like 10 points or 15, you're probably not playing them. I guess we have to wait to see what the broods look like. I haven't seen them yet. Because if the brood is there, then yeah.
Because you can get her on an animal theme and get some cheap animals in there.
But the thing is, but you need to make the brood. Remember, she needs to move them. She moves the brood guys, right? So you need to have enough brood so that they can move getting close to them so that they can attack.
Okay.
Because 2 squares, man, it's like sidestep. What if they already have sidestep? That's 4 squares.
Oh my god. Just move.
Yeah.
It's like the old Harley trick.
Yeah, exactly, right? Okay, let's take a look. Mimic. I think this is the other one that can remove the rally tokens.
Oh man, look at that dial. That is
it's a prime. Yeah, it looks kind of cool. Let's see.
So posing attack rolls, free, remove the rally die and choose a displayed standard power a friendly character within range can use. Mimic can use the chosen power. So same as the other one. Okay. Absorbing powers all around me. Mimic can use the displayed standard attack and damage powers of adjacent friendly characters. That's really good. Charge flurry plasticity.
Yeah.
So
not bad, right?
He's already got CCE. He's got exploit over here.
I don't know if you'll be playing him at 150 though, right? Because that's really a lot. How many points is that? 80? 60? How many points is 80?
I think it's a 60.
Yeah.
Let's check. What number was he?
He's a prime, so
61.
look for a B.
60. Yeah, 150 or 60. So there's the 60-point dial.
So they can use, what is it? We can use displayed attack and damage powers of adjacent characters. That's really good. Charge fully plasticity. Remove it to use a chosen. Oh, he can use. Wow, I didn't realize that you can. Wait a minute. Oh, that's really good because you can use it for the whole game. I thought it was until you choose again, or so you can get it.
Yeah.
So you can get multiple times if they just keep rolling fives.
Yeah, get him some close combat expert on that first click.
Oh,
12 for flurry, charge flurry.
Maybe okay. 60 points, man. That's not bad, right?
Yeah, he's
For all
got
that?
X-Men, bunch of other X-Men keywords.
Oh wait, Green Gray School for Higher Learning. Yay! We're getting closer to playing the Yellow Wolverine from Regenesis.
Oh, jeez, yes.
The one that has like 3 stop clicks and he heals every turn. Oh my god! So, I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
I remember that event. Anyone that pulled a Wolverine won.
Yeah, they're like, oh, boo.
2 of them at full points. Let's go.
You can't. It's like you can't kill that. Yeah, I would definitely. Okay. Oh, he's getting closer, man. School for Higher Learning. We're getting there. Getting there.
And back to multiple man.
Dude, multiple man. Come on, make that.
And that's it, man.
Oh,
you said you wanted to look at the Brood. I believe.
Yeah, let's take a look at Brood.
They're right here.
If they're cheap enough, this might be good.
Here's 15.
Okay. Oh, they don't have sidestep until the back. Dang it.
Yeah, blades though.
Yeah, no, but we want sidestep so that when they move 2, they move 4. Because also they have exploit. That's problem. That might be, exploit's pretty good.
Yeah, they definitely get a boost on the back half.
Yeah.
That 9 attack's rough.
So Blackheart and multiple men. Those are the can we play both of them together so we just flood the board? Just keep making them. I think the Blackheart though might be the winner of this kind of. Of course, there's a lot of different ways you can build teams, but I feel like he's really good because he's got all the keywords to support him.
Yeah, I think he'll do some work.
Double stop click. Oh my gosh, that's so hard. That's so hard. It's a double stop click with Mystics. It's like, Jesus, really? Like, if he heals past it, you have to hit him again. You take Mystics again.
It's daunting looking at that Green Lantern, the SR with the mitt across the board because he's got that high defense double stop click. Mm-hmm. But like you said, this guy's Mystics.
Yeah, so annoying. You have no it's tough, right? For that Green Lantern, it's like cool, but you don't get penalized for hitting him.
Yeah. I can smack his ass all day around. It's not gonna hurt me.
You know what's insane about him, about that Green Lantern and this? I feel like this, Blackheart is infinitely better than him, right? Because he has so much more going for him. He makes those guys and he can turn them into those guys, and then he just heals. He makes a glove.
Hey, ESD's cool, man.
Yeah. Not when they're charging
shot at.
Not when they're flurrying.
Very correct.
So
it's facts.
That's weird, right? Because he's 75 as well.
Yeah.
They both have stop clicks. Granted, that Green Lantern has more clicks, so we'll look at that. He can also attack. I don't even know if he can attack better though, because Blackheart can attack twice in a turn if he kills a Hellfire Club, right? He can just running shot twice. Oh, fuck.
Definitely, yeah, he'll see some play.
I'm wondering if just play 2 Blackhearts and just get double leaderships and just try to just
go full on.
Just see if you Hellfire.
Oh, the Hellfire.
Yeah. Maybe 75. I mean, maybe you want to put the other 75 into Jason Wingard. Jesus, right? They have so much more to put. They have
Phoenixes.
Oh god, they have a lot of things to go with. Oh my god, that's pretty cool. So, yeah, I think we've been gone for a while, right? Is there anything else we need to talk about?
I think that's it, man. We're gonna try and do some more episodes. We'll be more on it, guys.
Yeah. We'll
hopefully some more in-store events.
We'll be when we when we have these actual events running, then we'll have like more stuff to talk about. Because right now, we don't really have much, so we can't really talk about teams and team building. We can only go for like whatever we think, but not actual results. I know the Scott Porty thing happened, and I think we'll just wait until the next thing, because by the time we report the next time, I believe the Clicks Cup is going to happen over there in Florida.
Yeah, that's supposed to be July, right?
So that means X-Men will be legal. So then by then we can talk about like new teams.
Yeah.
Because by then the rotation will come in, and then we have a new set. So at least when we talk about it, it'll be relevant for the next year. Whereas if we talked about the teams now, it's not going to matter because they're going to rotate out in like 3 weeks.
Yeah. Do we have an updated street date? Because I know it got pushed back.
I think the pre-release is now the 3rd, or isn't the pre-release on the wait? When is the pre-release? Let me look.
I don't know. My rep told me I pre-orders though.
What's that? July. It's July for sure.
Okay. Yeah. He just told me I was signed up, but it didn't show up on my pre-orders.
Let me look.
Which reminds me, I got to do a restock. I need that Wonder Woman.
X-Men. I think they're out right now. I think you can only get them from. Right now, I think you can only get them in the Midwest. Let's see. X-Men Rise and Fall. Oh wait. Of course, they're not going to update it because it still says 5.3.
Yeah, like I was so good. I planned everything out. So
yeah, me too.
When I went on vacation, the set had already released. Of course, WizKids pushed it back.
I want to say that it's coming out on the 3rd, but I don't know.
The 3rd's a Sunday.
Oh no, sorry, not the okay, maybe not the 3rd. The 7th then. The 7th.
7th works. I'll be back in town by then.
I believe it comes out the 7th because the Clicks Cup is on like the following week.
Mm-hmm.
And people are asking if it was going to be legal by then. And they said yes.
Okay, that's good.
So which leads me to believe the 23rd, if they do it right, the 23rd should be the pre-release. Because it's usually 2 weeks.
Okay.
But who knows? Maybe they push it back again. Can you imagine they push it back? Can you imagine they push it back like another 2 weeks? Then Clicks Cup doesn't get X-Men. Yikes.
Because he was saying that he pre-ordered a bunch for it.
Because that's their pricing. Their pricing was that. And if it doesn't come out in time, then what? Whoops.
Wonder Woman for everyone.
Yeah.
Or you get delayed pricing. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Halfway there, guys.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Before we go.
Oh, snap. See, dude, mine was supposed to come today, but FedEx has it held up in Chicago.
Oh, so that means you're getting well, that's fine because you're getting Fulcrum.
That's cool.
Yeah, because mine came through post office.
Postal service.
Yeah. So FedEx is a Fulcrum.
Oh, that's awesome.
And apparently they don't follow the shipping guidelines of the Clicks community because I freaking got in a bubble mailer.
Oh my god. Oh, that hurts my soul, guys.
Look at look at it.
Dang.
It was crushed. Like, look.
I can see that.
Look at
dude.
this.
Oh.
Yeah,
man.
This was like that's like smashed
right,
that way, and I'm like, Jesus.
33 cents at Uline, guys.
So
4x4s.
Where are you?
Go buy them.
Freaking bubble mailer. I was like, really, bubble mailer? Oh, come on.
Oh, it's so sad,
dude. And there wasn't even like a box that it was inside. It was just this.
I don't remember other people saying. I wonder if they ran out, and because I don't remember anyone else saying that so far. Because people like will crucify people for bubble mailers.
Well, I mean, mine might be the worst case scenario. Maybe theirs just came fine, right? Because maybe the mail. I mean, like,
didn't have to travel 3,000 miles.
Like, it definitely came damaged, but if you look at it, it's still okay. It's just not what how it's supposed to be when it originally get it. Like, You know, you can totally tell it was like kind of crushed, but it's still fine. Box still intact, everything. So I don't know. Yeah, it's like, oh my god. I should have just
sailing.
You know what I should have done? I should have just recorded it, me opening it from them and seeing this bubble mail and just posting it on like no, but like the Heroclix International Exchange or whatever, and just have people just be like, "What the hell?"
You know? Dude, they would come out with pitchforks, man.
Right? I was like, "Oh, come on, man, whatever."
That's pitchforks and torches.
Oh, good. At least I got it. I'm actually gonna try to play him because I think he's good.
Nice.
I think the piece is playable. Because he's got 2 stop clicks, and he's got steal energy from range and close.
Yeah, I ran. Yeah, someone put a power gem on him when we were playing the other day.
Oh yeah,
it was hard to kill him.
Yeah, see, so it's like I think if you build it right or play it right, I think he's tough, man. He's tough.
Then I just sat 2 scarabs next to him and pounded him.
Well, I guess they must not be playing. I mean, I guess it would be a different format, whatever. Because like, bishops should be a thing against those guys.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, because they won't be able to do it. But also, I don't know why people aren't trying the Wolverine Colossus thing. I think that's so
all special.
That is so. It is so good. I don't know, man. I
feel like that Colossus is hard to get a hold of.
Oh yeah,
along with that team up card.
No, but online nobody was playing it. You don't need it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like, dude, I'm like, that is so good. Like, we've been testing that, and I'm like, if you can do it right, Wolverine can attack 4 times.
Yeah, because he gets.
No,
not anymore.
Not anymore. Okay, so he attacks 3 times. Sorry, but it's actually better because he is doing penetrating on each one, whereas the old rules he can't do.
Yeah, so he gets the flurry, and then if you're lucky, you can get an object attack or just a vanilla attack.
Just
with all exploit, right?
But it's with exploit, so it's still 9 penetrating. Whereas the old rules was it's 12, but if they have reducers, you're only doing like 6.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
Or 4 if they have invuln and you're doing 3 at a time, you're only doing 4. So actually it's actually, I take it back, it's actually even better.
Oh, significantly.
Because you're doing 9. You're rolling less, but you're doing more damage. So it's even better, which means you have to hit less, but you're doing more. And that's not even counting if you want to give him like the Venom harness. Like I know people want to, you want to give him the power gem, but I think the Venom harness is better, number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Venom harness gives +1 to everything. So his movement will go more, which is huge, because that way when you throw him with Colossus, he's charging farther, so he can actually reach.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's +1 to stats. Number 2, so so the 12 damage and the 12 attack, 4 damage, which is kind of like the power gem is extra. However, he's gonna get Battle Fury. So if they have shape change, he's gonna have shape change and precision strike. That's really hard to avoid. If you give him the power gem instead, they can still shape change out of him.
Yeah, that's not good.
So that's why I think the Venom harness is better on that Wolverine. Because if you're gonna play him and you're gonna go all in on that attack, you better make sure you hit, because you're overextending.
Oh, severely.
Yeah, so you're like, well, dude, if you roll shape change, I'm screwed. So you better make sure I'm gonna hit that. And you have super sense, fine. I got precision strike, so you better roll. You have to roll 3. You have to roll 3 6s for me attacking. So and then at that point you're doing 12 damage now on the thing with him.
So much better.
Yeah. So and that's not even counting like after he gets hit, then Colossus or Dark Phoenix can retail. So there's all that too.
A lot of perplex on that team too.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think people should definitely try playing it. But I know everybody's on Sky Tyrant and stuff like that. I'm like, with Colossus, Wolverine has just the same amount. He has just the same reach as him, because he gets to charge.
And then you could just put on a bishop to counter the range stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Because they're X-Men. No, you can't. You actually can't.
Oh, double prime. Duh.
Double prime.
Can't do that. It's against the rules,
But
guys.
he's also he's a small portion of the team.
Mm-hmm.
And what's different than like a Sky Tyrant Secret Six type team is if you play a version where you have Krakoan Revival, he's not going to die. Which means he's going to come back and attack again.
Oh god.
Who cares if you have a Pog? This guy's going to attack you another 5 times. You know what I mean? Like, so
Just gonna kill another Pog.
Right, so it's like, yeah, whatever. You also got to hit that 18. You have to hit that 20 defense all the time up close. You know.
Yeah, because you can keep your. Oh, I was gonna say Colossus doesn't come back because he's not standard. But yeah,
but he's in the back though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's in the back. So if they want to go all the way there to kill him, that means you're already there. You know. And with Krakoan Revival, like Sky Tyrant's not going to get those tokens.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what that's why I was like, maybe this could work. We'll see. Because we did test it initially, and like Alyssa she just messed up a little bit, but she basically had me dead to rights. If she like perplexed correctly, because she positioned wrong, so she had to perplex move instead of attack.
Got it.
So she missed by 1. Had she perplexed it, she hits. I lose a guy, and now I don't have 6 guys. I only have 5. Now I lose the whatever safeguard thing.
Yeah.
And which means now they can't outwit Apocalypse. They can't outwit Dark Phoenix. Because that's what hurt her was because she missed. I was able to outwit Dark Phoenix's retail.
Oh, that's good.
Because
yeah.
remember, because you can outwit. They don't have safeguard.
They lose their safeguard.
But had she connected on that initial attack with Wolverine, I only have 5 guys now. And then it's all over because Dark Phoenix is coming over.
Going to town.
Yeah. So.
I like it.
All right. Anything else? We got anything else?
That's it. We'll share about my my event.
Yeah.
Or something.
Should probably put some highlights up maybe. Are you gonna record, or are you just gonna like show some stuff like on Instagram, or you can even live stream if you want, just on our Facebook page if you want.
I might be able to live stream.
You don't have to do anything fancy. Just put the camera and just like watch him play, and you can even just say, "Oh, this guy's playing that guy. That guy's playing that."
Because I have the laptop, I can set up.
Yeah,
it's pretty easy. Cool. And
then we can always hear you go. The rolls don't count unless they're in the
Yeah.
Remember, you got one time. If you roll it outside, you get one time. Otherwise, it doesn't count. You have to roll it in the tray.
It's hardcore.
Oh, that's funny.
I rolled a crit. It wasn't in the tray.
If they have a buy, you should play.
Yeah. I'll put a team together.
Play Nimrod, and that way you can finally show. So you can show them how good that guy is. He's really good, man. Like with the Thule Priest, it got so much better. Like,
I know.
Thule Priest
has been a secret weapon.
Thule Priest and Thingbot made it infinitely better.
Oh yeah, because you don't need the green arrow anymore.
Exactly, and Thingbot can attack now, and he's a robot, so Engineer can perplex. It's funny. There was a game where I didn't have enough time, so I put the Macron crystal on the Thingbot. So I was like, yeah, whatever. You want to kill him? He's gonna come back and hit you again. Like crap.
Oh, that's
hilarious. It was funny because like he came up and I didn't have enough time. I had to choose with Nimrod which one to pick up. Do I want to pick Angry's or that? So I picked Angry because I'm like, whatever. I'm gonna heal anyway because I need to charge. And when he charged, I just like put Thing on there and I just picked it up. I was like, cool.
Yeah, I think definitely the wiser choice.
So then that means you have like 2 attackers now, because before it was only Nimrod. Now there's 2. Actually works. So
2-man army of 2.
Hopefully you get a good turnout.
Yeah.
We'll see some cool teams.
Yeah, no, people they're already talking last week. They're like, so next week's probably gonna get kinda grimy, right? I was like
maybe.
They're like we
could all be
really
trying
want
some
that
cool
map.
stuff. Yeah. Are you going to do regular bronze or limited?
It's going to be limited.
Okay, cool.
Limited.
It makes the entry level 2 easier for people that want to try it out. You know, but you know, like, look, if you want to get crazy, you could get crazy.
Get some shenanigans.
Yeah, cool, man. All right. Well, I got nothing, so you got to say your thing.
All right. Remember, don't forget to practice rolling your dice, guys. Take it easy.
See ya.
Shake it, Cali. West Coast.